I've kind of mentioned that to some people I know that said, "Well, are you the voice of metal?" It's like, no, I'm not the voice of metal. It's more like the channel is about the voices of metal, the people in the music industry itself, not just me. I know quite a bit, but I don't know everything there is to know about metal. So I just want to make sure that's clear and straight for everybody out there that watches or has watched in the past, just so you guys know. Because there are people that know way more than I do. Speaking of things that people usually know, I usually have a friend of mine that usually, well, typically always tells me about new albums that come out before I know about them because I think he's on Spotify. I'm not, and they usually do a pretty good job at letting people know that. But while I'm thinking about it before I get started on the new list for this week, and I'll tell you what the topic is about. First of all, Carla Harvey has got her Sick Ones actual video out. So go check it out. It's very entertaining, very fun, very kind of quirky, but kind of cool, quite cool. It kind of gives you an interesting perspective of what the song's about, which actually I'm sure you guys can figure that out just from the lyrics. And also, the new Machine Head album is out fully. So go check that out too. I have yet to hear that yet myself, because I've been busy listening to somebody else's song. I've been listening to almost 24/7 just to get her listens up on Spotify. I think she's up to 16. I probably put in maybe about 9,000 of those myself, possibly. I don't know. I've been running it like nonstop as much as I can. Based on my calculation, it's about 3,666 times in a 24-hour period that you can listen to the song that's about 5 minutes long. So yeah, I've been trying to push that big time just to help her out, get going, and that way she gets to be known by people out there that don't know who she is, especially the people that were at a concert that I went to, and she knows a certain individual that's at the one concert I went to, and asked people. Nobody knew who she was, because they were, hello, how's it going? See, it shows up here. Oh, now there's 7 people. There wasn't anybody there before. Hello, Turkey, or a person from Turkey. I'm not sure how you pronounce the name, so I apologize. And the other name too. So I apologize for that because I am very good at pronouncing names. If you guys haven't known by now, but what I'm going to be talking about tonight on the list is some of the songs from an upcoming concert from Arch Enemy. There's we're going to have a Best, I think is how you say their name. It looks like Beast, but it's all the E and the A are backwards. A beast, I think is how you say it. Thrown into exile, fit for an autopsy, and of course, arch enemy. Hello, how's it going? Pink Party Princess. Cool. I like that name. That's cool. That one I can actually say. So I'm sorry to everybody else is like I'm just gonna just pretend like yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, try. Oh, I try the names. Uh, Carafi, I Carafiri, I think is how you pronounce it, and Zol. Oh golly, Zoltoko. I don't know. See, that's the best I can do. Anyway, so like even some of the songs that I'm going to be talking about are really hard to pronounce. Abattoir, as I think is how you pronounce it, because I did look that one up. From a beast, whatever. I'm not gonna say that name again. I'll just say some of the songs. There's 5 songs from them. A grotesque slaughterhouse metaphor for some systematic human cruelty. Okay, I think most of these are going to be death metal bands, so you all know. So just in case you're kind of grossed out by that kind of stuff, just to let you know. 19 is Nicker Sapiens, describes a dysphonic breed of post-human monsters, a society rotted by decay. That's what it's about, apparently. Yeah. See, I tried. At least I tried. Oh, yeah, and this one I can't pronounce fully because there's a certain word in it. That's cross and it's a WHO, and I'm gonna go from. I'm not gonna go much farther from that. It's a vicious critique of religious hypocrisy and exploitation. Interesting. Makes sense. The cross blank. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. Number 16 is Genesis, is a hellish retelling of mankind's dark creation of an inevitable downfall, which is kind of interesting because this is, like I said, death metal bands. I think because I know Arch Enemy. I didn't think Arch Enemy was. I thought they were like a more like a heavy new metal band or something or black metal. Well, not really black metal. I don't think so, but death metal probably. I don't know, or just a really super heavy metal. But who knows? Anyway, that's what pretty much death metal is. I think is that heavy death metal. Hello, Little Miss Nobody is on. Everybody say hello. Uh-huh. How are you, Miss Ember? Are you going to the concert in Denver, or are you actually probably out of town right now? Because I am going to be seeing Arch Enemy in Denver tomorrow night, and I will not be on tomorrow night, so you guys know. So if you are, yes, I know I am. Fancy seeing you here? Yeah, definitely. I fancy seeing you here. But the thing about it is that if anybody recognizes or sees me out there in the line in the concert hall, hook up with me. Maybe we can hang out. Cheer on the bands, sing the songs, if you know all the words. Because some of these bands I don't know as well. So I will say that much. I know Arch Enemy. I know Fit for an Autopsy, but thrown into Exile, I don't know their songs as much as some of those. I think I've heard some of their songs, but not a lot. But number 15 is Safe Inside, themes from a mental refuge trying to protect the last part of yourself. And that's from Thrown to Exile. Oh, of course, obituary. I have other shirts, but I always like to wear this one on the weekend. It's my obituary Reaper shirt. I just love the design of the Reaper on it. It's so cool. It's got the rib cage and everything, and the really cool vicious fingers out there. That kind of stuff is pretty awesome. See here, illusion of control is another one of those. Is number 14 is questions whether we are really have power over our own lives, which is kind of interesting. I never even thought about that, but it makes sense. Well, thank you very much, Amber. I appreciate it. I'm sure you do as well. Even though I can't see you, I'm sure you do, right? And this is, I think I got, maybe I need to get on here at like 11 o'clock or something because somebody's on here now. It's probably not as late for her. That's probably why. That's why she's here. And she's one of my oldest and most dedicated, loyal fans of the channel. She's been here from like pretty much the first couple of days, I think, from what I remember, right? I'm not sure exactly how many episode things, even though they weren't that great at the beginning, but hey, it is what it is. Beyond the Horizon is a track chasing dreams even when the path is uncertain, which is kind of cool. That sounds like a really good song. I'm gonna have to listen to that afterwards, hopefully. If I don't forget. Yeah, who knows, right? I thought you sent me another message. I'm sorry. I was trying to keep up with the messages. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I already said that, didn't I? Sorry. Number 12 is Restore the Truth. Calls out lies of corruption, seeking a return of authenticity. Oh, return to authentic. You know what I'm saying. Number 11 is Not Alone. I am not alone right now. I had 12 people. Now I have three. But that's okay. You guys are all here. I love you guys for being here. Thank you so much for that. Not alone. We about fighting internal battles, but realizing you're not truly ever really alone. And that's what basically metal's all about, right? We have a big metal family out there. I have Amber. I have all the other people that are like Pink, Party Princess, and the other people that were here that I couldn't pronounce the names of. Yeah. And the people at the venues and stuff like that. I had some really great times talking to people there. Like with the Machine Head concert, which was really phenomenal. I loved it, loved it. Anyway, Fit for an Autopsy um, has one called Savages, number 10. A brutal indictment. Wait, a brutal indictment of mankind's. Oh, okay. Indictment of mankind's primal violence and tribal hatred. Interesting. Interesting. I maybe that has something to do with like your how you say your primal instincts as a person, as an animal. You know what I mean? We all have that basic animal instinct probably for certain things and for survival. So maybe that's what it's all about. Number 9 is the Sea of Tragic Beasts. Deals with guilt, loss, and the weight of watching the world collapse. Wow. That's heavy. That's a heavy song. That sounds like a very heavy song. To me personally, I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think in the audience? You know, people are watching. Amber, maybe. That sounds pretty cool. Number 8 is Black Mammoth. Protest song about environmental destruction, especially towards native lands. That sounds like something that Sepultura would do. Yep. Hello, the System Breaker. What's up? Oh, just in case if you haven't met Amber, Little Miss Nobody, um, say hello and vice versa, right? Say hi to each other and say what's up. If she's still here, I don't know if she's still here. She's being awfully quiet, so she's probably just watching and is enjoying. I don't know. Number says, sorry. Number 7 is Far from Heaven, a dark reflection of society's decay and the loss of innocence. Yeah, I kind of think that it happens quite a bit in society today, especially with everything going on. It's been kind of crazy lately. Number 6 is Pandora. Tactless, tactless humanity, self destruction, and consequences of greed itself. Well, I'm not greed stricken, but I definitely want money so I don't have to worry about working so I can go do concerts. Actually, that's one of the things I'm hoping to do is when I get enough money at a certain time later on after hopefully the channel grows and I get some people on here to interview, maybe I'll be able to go to the concerts in other countries, this that, and the other, and interview them in person while they're there. That would be even better. But you never know. We'll see what happens. You never know what the future is going to hold until it has happened, right? Which actually I should do a list of that. Dreams and everything of stuff. See, there's one song that I know, and it is hard to say. Oh, yeah, right. Which one's that? From Fit for an Autopsy or Thrown into Exile? Or Bestia. I do still don't know how to say it. Bestia, I think is how you say it, maybe. Is the other band. Arch Enemy is the one that I definitely want to see, and I know my friend wants to see, and my son's going to be going with me. And I definitely can't wait to see it. My son has never heard these bands. So this will be interesting for him to be there. I told him, well, listen to the songs. That's what I usually do, right? Oh, does a jazz song, huh? Those jazz songs. You like some jazz songs? Some jazz songs are really good. It'd be kind of cool as a mixture of jazz and a little bit of heavy riff guitar with it, with some saxophone. I think that would be so cool. I mean, that's kind of me. I'm kind of international. I like classic metal, jazz, some jazz, because I like the saxophone kind of thing, and I even like, and I hate to say, admit to this, that I just admire people that do swing dancing and the music because it's so energetic and stuff, like big voodoo daddy kind of thing. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, it's not just about the metal because to me, music is music, and to me, sometimes we get the best inspirations from music that we've heard that we like, we enjoy. It gets us up and going and moving, even if it's not quite so heavy, right? Number 5 is the eagle flies alone, a proud declaration of choosing isolation over conformity. Interesting. That's pretty awesome. Oh, I forgot. That reminds me. Speaking of bands that are a little bit lighter in this and they're architects, I've heard my friend talk about for a while, and I think they're light, but they're also kind of heavy at the same time at certain points, and they're really cool. Oh, cool! That is awesome. What kind of band is it? Is it a jazz band, or is it a metal band, or is it a rock band, or is it just a who knows what kind of band? Polka band? No, I'm just joking with that one. You never know. Anyway, I think I'm doing really well right now because I'm kind of tired and I get a little goofy. I get a little crazy, and I think that actually kind of feeds into the channel because people like that. It's more entertaining that way. Number four is "We Will Rise," a call to arms of empowerment and perseverance through hardship itself. Instrument, okay, triumphant, normal, and we still do jazz. Trumpet, okay, I got you. The trumpet, trumpets are awesome. Yeah, especially I forgot what they call that thing on the front. It's like it almost reminds me of palm muting for guitars, or like or a steel for a guitar to a point where they do a certain thing to make the sounds a little bit different. Oh, it's hard. Okay, yeah, trumpet. I'm sure is not easy to do. There's only like what three little buttons there, but it's not just that. It's the way you blow into it that makes the instrument sound a certain way. I think that's the key thing takeaway on that. Kind of like I'm trying to think. There's something else like that. Oh, I know. That reminds me. Speaking of instruments, which is unusual, is hurdy-gurdies. If you've never heard of a hurdy-gurdy before, check it out. There is a lady that does hurdy-gurdy type music, and it's really cool. It's kind of Irish type sound. And I was telling somebody, yeah, there's a lady on there that dresses up really beautiful and a very attractive redhead. She's from Ireland, I think. I'm assuming, and she plays on the hurdy-gurdy, and I forgot her name. Amber Gurdy, I think is what it is, but I'm not sure. But pretty awesome stuff. Now, if he had that with some guitar, oh god, that would be so freaking awesome. Get a little trumpet, a little saxophone, maybe, and some kind of tribal drums, something like that. I don't know. That'd be something cool to explore. I would love to play around with different sounds, kind of like Sepultura does with their music, because they do a little bit different than just normal music for metal. But I want something a little more heavy, though, of course, because I'm all about the heavy. But anyway, moving on. Did I say that? I think we will rise. I call to arms from empowerment, perseverance, and through hardship. That's another one from Arch Enemy. That's number four. Number three is Handshake with Hell, a heavy track diving into personal struggle with dealing with inner demons. Cool. Now, just so you know, Arch Enemy has put out a recent album, Bloodlines, I think is what it's called. I'm trying to remember. I think that's what it is. I believe so. Don't quote me on that, just in case. Oh, yeah, you think that's right? Okay. Yeah, anyway, it's hard though. Oh, yeah, right? Yeah. Thanks for the love and the partying. So Amber must have left me. I don't know. Did she leave? Or Little Miss Nobody, I should say. She was under some other name before that, I think. But anyway, number two is Eternal, War Eternal, which actually I love this song. A fierce anthem of survival, fighting back through endless conflicts. That reminds me of the Ukraine fighting back. I really believe that, and they're not even from there, but um, I think, or are they? No, somebody else is. Somebody is from the Ukraine, and it's either Arch Enemy or it's the band I just saw. I can't think of the name. Oh my god, I got their shirt just like last week. Number one is Nemesis, which I know I've heard before too. A battle cry for individuality, resistance against oppression. That definitely sounds. That's another song that kind of reminds me of some of the stuff going on in the Ukraine and this, that, and the other, being oppressed by trying to fight against the whole whatchamacallit, Russian uh, government itself. You don't zoned out. Why did you zone out over there, System Breaker? Plus, what's your name, by the way? I'm just curious. If you don't mind me asking. My name's Christopher, by the way, just in case you guys wanted to know or didn't want to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. One of those things. Zoned out. I zoned out. I zoned in. I'm going to zone out tomorrow night. I'm going to zone into the music, man. I am going to just love it and listen and enjoy. And I'll probably do a few little short clips for, shorts for the channel just so people can say, "Oh yeah, they're out on tour. We got to go watch them. We got to go to the concert." So if you do, I'm not going to say too arch enemy, too fit for an autopsy, too thrown into exile and Beast. I hope I said that right. Not Beast. It's not Beast. It's B E. Beast with E and A backwards. Go figure. I think that's how you spell Beast. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, um, this is to help you guys promote the tour. I figured I'd do that because that's what it's all about. It's like helping people out. Just in case, I'm sure they got plenty of people that know who they are and know the band. But just in case you didn't know, don't forget to buy tickets. Okay, go to your shows, support the guys, support the security people too, and don't be a jerk to them. Treat them nice, treat them with the utmost respect, even if they might dish you a little bit. It's all good. Just treat them, be the better person. That kind of stuff. And not everybody's like that. Some of them get a little, I know, heated because of the fact that they have a really rough job, and don't forget that because those guys are there to help people and protect the band, or get people over the crowd surfing, of course, safely. Because it reminds me of Carcass. They actually said, I think these guys are a little bored in the front, so I think they need some more crowd surfers going up front. And yeah, that's what he said to the guys in the front. I'm sure they love that idea. Oh, thanks a lot. We were we had an easy night tonight until then. But anyway, and all that stuff. That's kind of cool. Oh, I will reveal my name when I'll get my first play. Oh, my first play button. Oh, on YouTube? Wow. Ooh, that's kind of. Oh, I see. The System Breaker is a part of the. I forgot. That is your channel. I remember you talking about that. I believe so. I think, isn't it video games? I think it is. Hmm. You want to get your Google? Yeah, that's it. So if anybody gets a chance, check out Codebreaker's channel too. And subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel. And I would do that for anybody else. If anybody else wants that, let me know your channel. Put it down there. Tell me, yeah, 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 yeah. And anybody's watching, check it out. Check it out. Why not, right? It doesn't cost anything. So why not subscribe, right? It's awesome. It's a cool thing to do, especially when they need more content. I've seen, that's the one thing is I got a paid service for YouTube Music, or yeah, YouTube Music, right? So I don't see any ads, but guess what I get? I get ads for content creators on YouTube. So they actually have advertisements to help bring people like you and me to make content for YouTube, which is kind of interesting. So they're advertising on the platform, even though I'm paying them money not to see the ads and play music on the channel, on my YouTube music channel, like things. So it's kind of weird. I know, right? You want to go live? Well, do it. Go live. Actually, there is a way on OBS that if you're doing gaming streams, you can kind of do the same thing like you would on Twitch. You just have to set up through YouTube. You got to get the right IP address and all this other stuff, I think, and the password, yada yada, and it should pop up there. I have not used my OBS because for some reason I'm getting more views doing it this way. I don't know why. I guess people like the format. I have no idea. I know, right? Just me and you, man. Of course, you can't. You can't what? You can't stream. Oh, you can't do live because you're nervous. Maybe. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Um. Yeah. Oh no, maybe that's not it. Okay, you have to explain to me because I don't know. Okay, this is after the channel. we're, we're chatting now. We're just chatting about anything else besides metal, just for the heck of it. Because the channel is, it's all about people too. It's not just about the music, but yeah, people. It's awesome, you know. But anyway, so you need 50 subs. Oh, that's true. You gotta have at least that just to do the live. I forgot how I did that because I'm doing live now. Oh, you know what? I did it on OBS that way, but then I don't remember. I didn't have 50 subscribers then. I don't believe so. And I actually got to work. I don't know why. I don't. Oh, you know what? It was live on the phone. If you do live through OBS, it's different than live on your phone, I think. I'm not 100% certain on that. Because I could do live on my channel through OBS on my computer, but I wasn't allowed to do it on my phone, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they do that, but it's just the way it is. Was it? Oh, I just. Oh, okay. Just learned how to do it. Yeah, try that. Try the OBS. Get all the information. How to set it all up. Because I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube channels that tell you how to do it. Test it out. I'm pretty sure you can do it. If not, I think what it does is you can record it, and then I think once it's up on the channel where you actually see all the videos on YouTube, you can publish it after that, I believe. So it may not be live, but you're recording it as you're talking, and then you upload it per se. I could be wrong. I don't know. My YouTuber voice revealed is tomorrow. Oh, you got to. You're what? I think I got what you're saying. My YouTuber voice reveal is tomorrow. So you haven't done your voice on the YouTube channel? Is that it? Hmm. My my hand's going numb. I've been leaning on my arm right here. I still got one other person watching. I'm assuming that's Amber, but I don't know. I think she left me, but I still care. I still love you, Amber. Don't no, no matter what. You're still there. You're still like deep down here. On that. Feel the love. Anyway, she might have to go on to bed, which is understandable because I think she's on the East Coast and it's later there. And I don't blame anybody for sleeping, especially not to see me because why would anybody want to see me, right? Who knows? Yeah, and I'm growing out the beard real long. I think my friend likes it a lot. You should just keep it growing. It's like, yeah, but I want to trim it up a little bit. I want to get it all even. Okay. Well, so System Breaker, I'm probably going to say so long, farewell, good night, because of the fact that I've been trying to keep it within 15. I'm already at 28 minutes now. And the reason why there's a very specific reason why, and I wish I could find the actual video I watched, but they were saying if you have 15-minute videos, and if you have your advertising put somewhere, once you get monetized, you get the subs, like the ads that they play in the middle. Oh, you're in America. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. If you put them like somewhere in the middle, I think they seem to get more revenue, and I don't know why. Because I guess if you watch so much of the video and then you see ad revenue, I think I don't quote me on that because I'm not certain on that, but that's what they were saying. And because they had the same type of length of video, the only difference was where the ads were placed. Don't ask me why. I have no idea, but who knows? So, who knows? Take care. Have a good day, good night, whatever. And plus, I want to interview some of the metal bands. It's not just about money for me, but it would help. Especially if I'm going to be traveling later on and going to concerts, it'd be awesome. So don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the support from everybody out there that has support, that's going to support later on down the road. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, I thank you now before you do subscribe because I know you're going to subscribe because you want to because you know it's the cool thing to do, especially if you're a metalhead, right? So take care, have a good night. Don't forget to have fun, enjoy yourself, and talk to people around you and get to know people that are in the big metal family out there, right? Okay, that's on there. I'm adding playing right now. Okay, that's odd. Okay, take care. Bye bye, System Breaker. Have a good night. Take care. Oh God.